아,
Knew it was only a matter of time. Asaram tried to kill the Sun King.
그래, DLC 한번 가보자.
This must be the pass O'Toole was talking about. With Banuk territory just above.
자, 이제 DLC 지역 왔다.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
시끄럽다. 엔딩 봤다, 이
Surprised
새끼야.
you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
리얼 알바노.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
야, 아니 꽤 튼튼하다. 이. 쪽 길인 건 알겠는데. 대체 이건 왜 나있지? 길은 저쪽이 길 맞는 것 같은데 이건 어디로 가는 길이지? 아 그냥 옆으로 들어온 건가? 이렇게 한 걸 이렇게 그렇게 했네.
Outlander on the mountain!
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
How are we to trust the chieftain after so many died under his command? In times like these,
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
자, 뭔 일이고?
You ready for a rare sight, Nora? Bergrin, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. You know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this still-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. Ah, I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunder's Drum. Might be worth a shot.
Mustn't let a few bandits rule your life.
자, 님 뭔 일인데?
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lelai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, till it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones.
다시고.
A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now, but our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it, or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent? Deep Din. Now that those bands silenced by rising waters.
소리 염소 이런 거 없었는데. 새로 나온 애들인가 보네.
Bandits are cowards. They don't possess the
I do not
skill.
want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the...
Perhaps it will last.
Aurea knows about this.
She does a shaman's work. Certainly not an outlaw.
This Damon.
If you are hardy enough, it has changed the machine.
But what is it?
A matter for the
Did your Werak...
No, he rallied, but I was born here. And stayed few of my old warriors are...
You're set on going...
I have put my...
Even with the...
The risk of what? It would be a word.
Well, I get...
Good.
Right.
저건 뭐지?
On the hunt.
Music. Blood sound effect.
이 뭐 하는 놈인데?
When to coolly complete.
이거 그냥 일반 상인이네. 자.
Full already.
팔 거 좀 팔까?
One challenge at a time. May you survive and prevail.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe who delighted in sucking the marrow.
오, 조립번.
Outlanders. You spend a week in the cut, then go home to tell your friends how tough you are.
Trust in the blue light. All will be well.
Can't go that way. I need to turn back. Quite a view you've got up here.
It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean. That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are a call to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are a call to the tribe. You could say, inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward. But I'd reward you as well.
오케이.
Don't get yourself killed.
Become a bandit to admit you don't. The Banuk have enough.
I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines. I've got to find a ray. To do that, I need to talk to
Outlander,
Herodotus.
wait a moment. That
Whatever
weapon
else.
of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified, with the help of the old ones. Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
뭐 톨렉 타는 게 제일 우선이겠지? 야, 색깔 이쁘긴 하다. 깔라뿌라네, 깔라뿌.
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keep them together.
Then we'll wait. But I bet we'll see straight.
다람쥐.
Might regret this.
염소 가죽. 땡큐. 넌 멀다. 일단 톨렉부터 타고 하자.
A tonic? What did it take to knock one of those over?
악마 스크랩. 악마 스크랩. 악마는 기본적으로 감전 오염 내성이요.
That's got their attention. Just stay out. The last of the scavengers. Should scan its whole neck. See how deep the damage goes.
아 씨발 이거 데미 존나 크게 입었네.
Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
자, 다 띵 뜯으러 가자. 넣었나? 아우. 에이, 우리 친구.
This tonic part's still in one piece. 오케이. 멧돼지는 봐주자. 닌 안 봐준다. 아, 동물 부적 이빨. 에이, 이건 별로다. 이건 뭐 쓸모. 내 친구들 다 불러와.
뿅. 요. 대가리 컷.
Gonna put up a fight.
어휴, 우리 친구. 스포처. 뭐냐 저거? 새로 본 놈인데? 아닌가? 아까 본 그거네. 친구야. 빵. 빵. 넌 뭐냐? 스코처 렌즈를 먹어야 되니까 쓸데없는 것도 좀 버리고. 먹긴 먹었지만 이 안에 뭐가 있는지도 궁금하잖아. 그렇지, 뭐가 있구만. 깔깔깔깔깔.
Let's use
오케이.
that. Tallnecks are built tough.
자, 톨렉 살리러 가자.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut. Well, that fits. Sure hope it works.
아이씨.
Well, it's in better shape than it was. Just need to get the power flowing through again. And if I'm wrong, in a place no one's watching. That should wake you up. Easy now. Easy! Right, it's never easy. I'll need to find higher ground. I should be able to jump onto the tonic from here.
얼마나 돌았다 올 건데. 빨리 온나. 졸로 뛰면은 저어서도 가능할 것 같은데. 아, 전투하고 나면 시간 안 맞겠다. 안 오노 빨리. 오예 탔다.
All right. Now I just have to reach its head.
야 이거 원데이 투데이가 아니겠네. 이거만 해도 한참 걸리겠네 이것도.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
저 날 놓고 있네.
That must be Naltuk, looking out at that. It looks like it's sending out a pulse.
전 뭐냐?
Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
Those are new to me, too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Aurea went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Aurea wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Aurea.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
와, 왜 이렇게 탱키하냐? 피가 안 달래. 잠깐만, 저거 회복하는 거야? 내 체력은 왜 빠져? 야, 이 새끼야. 오, 쉽지 않네. 그래. 저거 다니니까 내 그거 부지는구나.
I can kill the machine. need to override the
Wow.
tower. Take control. Can be overridden.
야, 개빡치네 여기.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. But what she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far. You should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up,
어디까지 기어박혀
somewhere
있는 기고.
inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
All right, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path. The ruin Laolai was talking about. Deep in. Flooded too, like she said. Snap moss. Probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough.
도망간다. 엄청 도망간다.
They're scanning for me. No space.
이야.
Must be the entrance to this den. There's frost between my teeth. These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
오케이, 이건 됐고. 오소리, 이제 오소리만 존나 잡으면 되네. 오, 씻긴 줄 알았네.
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
업대입니다. 뭐냐 이건?
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the din? Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing? Another holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. The lock positions. Helpful. Hard to see anything, but this room looks like it's packed with old stuff. Piece is missing. Not getting in here without it.
뭐냐 저거 사람?
And there's our troublemaker. Doesn't seem to be as good at getting out as he is at getting in. That Oseron must have forced his way through here.
하이
Are you
멍청이.
alright?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed.
My forge gone cold.
But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
You're welcome. Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
미친 새끼네 이걸.
You said something.
Indeed. An inch. I've only seen one such device. I remember holding.
And one of the.
Oh, yes. I've wanted to find one for.
Well, there's no way we're getting into.
You don't say. My savior! Together, that ring is as good.
Didn't you say you dropped?
Well.
So you found.
Quite.
And then you broke.
Also.
The panel's the only way to.
That storage room is filled.
So.
And I.
Okay, Gildan.
2 sets ahead. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates.
Guess we better get.
I guess we better.
아, 답 없는 새끼 이거.
Holders. No way I'd be able to swim.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the
에이씨,
gate
그냥 절로
in place.
갈랬는데.
Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
The walkway's gone.
여기서 못
The
가네.
way across is up and over.
노래해가 해야 돼.
You know, I'm reminded of a tale by Under Quick out near the claim. Stone ruin.
근데 이게 라오어가 아니라서 여기서 좀비 나올 걱정 안 해도 되네.
Tub of stagnant water. Charming.
Inside are bird nests. You don't suppose that's what they were for? Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
니도 해라 새끼야.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate! A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further. I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. How are we gonna get up there?
Looks like I could jump across on that rickety rusting platform. I'll find a way. strong. I can't swim against it. It's even less refreshing than it looks.
아, 이게 여기가. 아, 오케이.
Blazing forge, girl! Careful!
아니,
Don't want
씨발.
you drowning in this ruin now, do we?
이게 될 리 없잖아, 그죠? 자, 여기서 직선 점프 해보자고. 오, 됐다.
Jump! Nice! What am I saying? That was
I'd
stupendous!
have to leave something
Never
else
seen
behind.
such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4! Club sellouts and runaway cowards! We see her! Cut. I forgot the words. Yeah. Shells, we started off so strong and then all of a sudden... Well, that's sort of my MO. No. Spinning! We need one.
Ah! You're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
발로 한번 깎아.
Look out below.
Now we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
Let's set up the same way on this side. I should lift an access tunnel.
This is my sort of yell. Problem solved. The moving fighters and simple facts. Don't make the yell harder than it is. That yell is done half the time it gets hit by it.
저 새끼는 근데 주댕이만 살았네.
Gildan. Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again. Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
와, 이거 언차티드 하는 기분인데? 구제던이 아니라?
Can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, get above it. Going down.
정말 나도 저 내려가서 언제 해야 되겠는데? 내가 내리면
Let's see another one of those mad leaps.
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question.
지금 뭐가 처먹었네.
Should be able to swim, though.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
이거 어쩔 건데. 어쩔 건데.
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
자, 우리 귀여운 아가짱 처먹은 거 내놓으세요.
You're right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils. Ooh, what's in here? More old
We
world
drained enough
treasures,
water for what
perhaps?
we need to
This
do,
place
but
is full of surprises.
I wonder if I could empty
We
out
have
the
a
whole
look?
dam. Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here. Sure are a lot of valves. Should check my focus first. My focus might see something here. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry, I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
That didn't help. The water can't pass through. That's not quite right.
You got a confident mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
이 새끼는 여기서 와야 돼. 그죠? 그럼 얘는 여기서 물을 각도상 받아야겠지. 그럼 얘는 각도상 물을 이거밖에 없고, 얘는 그럼 어디서 와야 돼? 여기서 와야 돼. 얘는 물을
This job demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
이렇게 받아야 한단 말이지. 얘는 물이 일로 와야 되고, 얘는 물을
Looks like I'm on the right track.
피해받아야 한단 말이지. 그럼 얘는 물을
There. One step closer.
요래 가야 되고, 그럼 얘는 물을
Been at this a while, girl. No room to
요래 가야
judge,
되고.
mind. I once spent half a day flummoxed by a Karja puzzle box.
There, that should do it.
아, 클리어.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
The door's open. Guessing it's sealed because of the flooding. This must go down to the lower level.
오호, 목을 보라색.
Ugh, it stinks down here. Looks like that's everything.
You smell that?
I should head back up with Gildan.
Smells like a forge side morning in Acclaim.
방금 뭐 이상한 거 먹었는데? 오, 존나 센 냉동.
See? Check this out. We could just bang on this pipe, you know? Could we sample that or? Totally. Like, what about after? Oh, sorry. Just a sec.
Woo!
I need you to take a break. Laura. Hey! Laura!
I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait! Almost there! Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand. Just like Mom and I used to.
아따 왔던 길 그대로 한 바퀴 돌았다. 넣고 다음
What are you doing with your hands there, girl? I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that.
No room. Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down. Gildan? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I was...
야, 이 개.
Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
근데 뭐 반사라면은 반대쪽 위에 있지 않겠나?
Must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
그런 거 아닌갑네. 미쳐서 찾으러 간다 이런 거 아니고 그냥 막 반사가 아니라 굴절 때문에 뭐 원래 보이던 게 잘 못 보였나 보네. 열 철부자재.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge! Ha! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gildan.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? Woo!
Sounds getting louder. She wasn't kidding about the sound.
Oh, shit! Oh, yeah! I found the fastest way to get down.
Live from the illustrious Overflow Basin Studios, it's Concrete Beach Party! A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4!
뭐냐 저건? 뭐하는 미친 새끼고.
You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
오, 블루글림 3개. 퀘스트 보상. 저거밖에 안 남았지 않나? 그래, 조술사의 길만. 보자. 그래도 모자라네.
stalkers. Coming at once.
Hello, my friend. 아, 참.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be up. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
근데 일로 가면 뭐가 있는데 그럼? 쥐도 안 보여주네. 그냥 미로 가. 근데 이래 되면은 이 안에 만약에 템 숨겨져 있으면 미쳤는데 내가. 그럼 뭐 바람이 나오는 쪽으로 풍경이 흔들리는 건 알겠는데. 그럼 템은 안 숨겨놨나?
Another marker. Good.
위라고.
Wait. Back?
위 가는 길이 어딘데?
The chime. Not sure I saw this fork before. Not this way. But then, where? I see. Up.
그래, 내가 길 헷갈렸나 했네. 분명히 길 아까 안 갔던 그쪽으로 똑바로 왔는데.
Stalkers. Okay. Through here.
우리 스토커 친구. 야, 안 싸우는 게 제일 좋지. 길 잃어버리는데 이러다가. 일로 오네. 아야 이 새끼야.
Dead end. But at least there's stuff. On we go. Hopefully out of this cave. Done with the cave. So what's next on this path? How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill with water before it goes.
제발. 이겼어. 다시 올려줘. 씨발 꺼. 근데 리트할 그걸 만들어는 놨네. 설마 저 동굴 다시 나와야 되네. 그건 진짜 개씨배같네. 아니 이걸 못 잡아? 이걸 한 박자에 가려고 하지 말고 두 박자에 가자. 저기서 위에서 안 미끄러진다. 욕심 부리지 말고 두 박자. 오케이? 두 박자.
Then we go. Now how do I cross this one? Down it is. Down. And up. There's the way.
블루그림? 아하, 블루그림은 아니지만
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is firm now.
오 씨발. Yeah, baby. 이건 왜 있는 거지? 너무 궁금한데. 왜 대놓고 가는 길이 있는 거지? 응? 이건 뭐 있는데? 이게 다가 그냥 보급품이 다가 Yeah, bada bee.
I could forget what warmth feels like out here.
아, 끝났다 이제. 이 뭔데?
Wasn't exaggerating.
저 곰같이
There's definitely
생겼네.
something new out here.
도댕이가 그 세 개로 벌려주고.
I don't think it's friendly.
야, 모닥불 주네.
So that. Interesting.
아이씨.
Maybe I could override it.
내 쉴드. 곰이제? 곰 맞지? 나머지 찌끄레기 친구들 없나? 있을 법한데. 있는데 내가 스토리상 못 잡겠지만. 이야, 우리 이 새끼 존나 크네. 가슴팔에 저 얼음인가? 프로스트 클로우. 불약점이네? 아이 뭐 냉동 주머니. 그럼 뭐 일단 오랜만에 이런 것도 한번 보고. 나 이제 병신아 안다 이제. 그러면 옷 갈아입어야 되겠네. 야 근데 존나 탱키하긴 하다. 어딨게. 멍충아 나 어딨게. 잘 가라. 근데 남았냐?
Scary new machine down. Now back to finding Araya, which means I've got to climb. I should be able to get up there.
Yeah.
This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about.
Gloogly.
Some googling. Let's see why it's possible.
하나밖에 못 먹나? 에반데.
Naltuk said Horea went past the shrine, into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs. An ancient door. Maybe Horea's inside.
야, 전만에 이 벙커 어째 들어왔대?
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair, oh boy, I should just go to bed.
뭐냐, 왜 개구멍 있냐? 일로 지나가야 될 것 같지. 뭐. 뭐 이래 빈 곳이 많노? 여긴 숙소 비슷한 거였겠고.
Another email from my sister. I haven't got time to think, let alone reply. Oh, that photo of the girl she sent didn't do much for my conscience. Jenny looks pretty proud of her pilgrim costume. Crap. I've never missed Thanksgiving before. And chances for Christmas? Near zero. I can't even tell them that all the work I'm doing is to keep them safe.
아까 그 개구멍 쓰는 게 맞겠네.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights? These things turn, changing the flow of light. All right, let's see if the door's open.
먹을 거 없나? 하하.
could use my focus to look around. Fresh air ahead. Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs. Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
Yo.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times.
Yo.
Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask.
뒤에 가서 강제 전환하는 거 그거.
Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
라하. 보고 저기 보라색.
I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
아니 그게 중요한 게 아니고 내 템. 그거가 안 뜨지 않았어 그래.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
여기 닫혀 있네. 오케이, 털건 대충 다 턴 것 같다. 보자. 여기서 출발했고 일로 다시 들어와야 된다. 그 다음에 여기 지역에서 와야 된다. 근데 그럼 여기서 올 수 있냐? 존나 무리지. 그제? 그럼 여기서 오면 안 돼. 그럼 밑은? 저기서 와야 된다. 여기서 와야 되는데. 원래 근데 이렇게 되더라? 여기 지금 빛이 오는 게 막혀버렸는데? 네, 일로 간다 치자. 그러면 이렇게. 오케이.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Transmission. Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is forcing you. Aurea.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. But it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes. But I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer, lost like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me, but I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. blocked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's Drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's Drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world, and the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand, but I want to.
That's all I need.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's Drum. The last time... She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help. To find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him... I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation. Not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Werak of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat after, so I came here.
About silence?
I've told you I like it.
안 해준다네.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. Whatever this daemon is, both the spirit and the daemon...
We can't. Besides, Aratak...
Sounds like you need a new chief.
And Aratak couldn't refuse...
Wait,
But you want to go. You heard the spirit. And perhaps...
I can't believe I'm
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting... Or speak to my friend. Do all you can. Until then. Oh, and one more thing.
바누크 스톰슬링어. 아, 뼈에 붙은 고기 10개. 씨. 저거 한 개는 못 쓰겠네. 이거 다 하고 싶은데 사냥터 시험 완료. 소탕. 알뭐 그것도 치고 시험도 해보죠. 보자. 일단 오늘은 중간에 가는 길도 뭐 일단 오늘은 여기까지. 와, 중간에 잠깐 전화 받는다고 뺀 시간 해도 2시간 했네 또. 아, 즐거웠다.